Hello guys, and welcome back to yet another video. It's so good to see you again, and if this is your first time here, hello, my name is Haylee and I'm a lucid dreaming and out-of-body experience coach, and I help people induce altered states of consciousness for life transformation and healing. Today we're going to be talking about dream signs, which is the most common way that people lucid dream. This is also called the Induced Lucid Dream technique, which is basically you're using what's in the dream already to get lucid, and we can do this easily by tracking our dream signs in our dream journal. So in this video, we're going to be breaking down dream signs, what they are, and how to use them to induce lucid dreams. But first, before we get into the video, this video is sponsored by 𝒉. 𝒉 is an online platform that allows you to connect with intuitives all over the world who specialize in many different skills, including tarot, mediumship, and so much more. 𝒉 is also 24/7, which allows you to connect with an intuitive anytime through either phone call, email, or chat. I have absolutely loved using 𝒉, and if you've already been using 𒉉, then you receive weekly discounts sent to your email. And if you've never used 𒉉 before and you're completely new to 𒉉, then you can get your first 10-minute reading for just $1.99 by going to tryqiin.com/thelucidmystic. And if you do decide to try out 𒉉, feel free to leave your experience down in the comments for a chance to be featured in one of my upcoming videos. Thanks again, 𒉉, for sponsoring this video, and without further ado, let's get back to the video. Now, before you start trying to induce lucid dreams, it's important to start remembering your dreams first, because it will be very hard to induce a lucid dream if we're not already remembering our dreams. So I definitely recommend keeping a dream journal and practicing remembering your dreams at least over 1 week before you start tracking your dream signs. The reason why it's important to have at least a week full of dream journal entries before you start to track your dream signs is because the content in your dreams is going to show you what is reoccurring the most, what you're dreaming about the most, and that is your dream sign. Now, it's normal to have many dream signs. All of us have several dream signs, but we want to focus on the main thing that we are dreaming about the most, our main dream sign. Now, of course, our dream signs will change over time, so just work with the dream signs that you have when you have them. But it's important to look at your dream journal to see what's sticking out the most, what keeps reoccurring in your dreams that is telling you that it's a dream. Simply, a dream sign is a sign that you are dreaming, something that happens in your dreams that tells you that what you're experiencing is a dream. Most of the time, dream signs are something that don't really pertain to your waking life experience. So for example, I always dream that I am in school. I dream at least 4 to 5 times a week that I am in school, and it has been like this for years. So this is my main dream sign. I always dream that I am inside of a school, I am in some sort of classroom, I'm in an elementary school for some reason, or it's my first day of school and I'm trying to figure out where my classes are and I'm completely lost. Because I'm not in school in waking life and I've already graduated, me being in school is a dream sign, because if I'm in a school at all, that must mean that I'm dreaming, because in waking life, I am not in school. So what are you dreaming about that doesn't pertain to your waking life but seems to reoccur in your dreams? It could be a place that you always dream of that you're at. It could be hanging out with a loved one who has passed away. Maybe in your dreams you're friends with a specific celebrity that you're not friends with in waking life. All of these things are considered dream signs. There are 3 main types of dream signs to be aware of. The first type of dream sign is an anomalous dream sign. This is simply an anomaly, something that is super odd or out of this world that wouldn't really ever happen. For example, an anomalous dream sign could be a talking animal or hanging out with a loved one who has actually passed away in waking life. So an anomalous dream sign is an anomaly, something that is really not a part of your waking life or something that could be impossible. The next type of dream sign is a thematic dream sign. This is the theme of your dream that is odd. So me being in school, that is a thematic dream sign because it's the theme of the dream that is odd. Me being in school, that theme is what tells me that I am dreaming. The last type of dream sign is a recurring dream sign. This is something that keeps on reappearing in your dreams over and over. Even if it's not something particularly odd, but it seems to reoccur over and over and over, then that is a recurring dream sign. So because my dream sign of me being in high school reoccurs, and it's the theme of the dream, me being in school, that's odd, my dream sign is a thematic, reoccurring dream sign. So when looking through your dream journal, it's important to note what kind of dream sign it is. It's important to get really familiar with this dream sign and start thinking about it more when it shows up in your dreams. Because if we can become more aware of our dream signs after we dream them and we see it in our dream journal, we're training ourselves to become more aware of our dream sign the next time that we run into it, which could trigger lucidity. So what I recommend doing is at least once a week, go through your dream journal and look at the dream signs that have occurred the past week. I like to underline my dream signs just so I can keep track of them. So when I run into something that is a clear dream sign, I just underline it. That way when I go through my dream journal entries at the end of the week, I can easily flip through the pages and see all of the dream signs that I underlined. This will also help you spot them quicker if there's some dream signs that seem to be recurring. After you've looked through your dream signs for the past week, focus on the dream sign that seems to be the most persistent or prominent or reoccurring. What is the biggest dream sign out of all of your dream signs? What is the main dream sign that you are experiencing? Once you have found your main dream sign for the past week, you want to start creating lucidity triggers around that specific dream sign. A lucidity trigger is something that triggers us to check if we are dreaming, causing us to do a reality check. Maybe something odd happens during the day and you want to check if you're dreaming. That triggered you to do a reality check. That was a lucidity trigger. But we can actually use our dream signs to create lucidity triggers. And since we dream how we live, if we start to become more aware of our dream signs in waking life, then our dreaming self will take on the same habit and become aware of those same dream signs when we're actually experiencing it in the dream in real time. So simply to create a lucidity trigger out of your main dream sign, anytime you run into your dream sign, anytime you think about your dream sign in waking life, anytime you see anything that reminds you of your dream sign, check if you're dreaming. Do a mental reality check by asking yourself a couple questions. Is there anything odd about what's happening right now? Where was I 10 minutes ago? Do I know what I'm doing right now? Who I'm with? Does anything seem odd about this situation that I'm experiencing? How do I for sure know that I'm actually awake right now? And of course, along with mental reality checks, we also want to do a physical reality check. Counting your fingers, checking the time, looking at something, looking away, and looking back again to see if it changes. The dream world cannot be as consistent as this 3D reality, so if you check if you're dreaming by looking at your hands or checking the time and you actually look away and look back again, the dream has a very hard time at replicating what you just saw, so there's most likely going to be some sort of change if you do a reality check twice. And there's no specific textbook way to do a reality check. You really just want to check your reality. You want to see if you can figure out for sure if you are awake or not. So if you had to for sure figure out if you were awake or not, what would you do? What would you ask? What would you test in your environment? And this is really a habit that you do want to create for lucid dreaming, because now anytime in waking life that I see a school, I hear the word school, I get reminded of a school, I have to drive past a school, I am automatically reminded to check if I'm dreaming because I've created an effective lucidity trigger around school. So now anytime school comes up in my awareness in waking life, I stop and I ask myself a couple questions. How do I know that I'm awake right now? Do I know where I'm going? Where was I 10 minutes ago? Is anything odd about this situation? Is there anything odd in my environment that looks differently than it did before? And then of course, I'll count my fingers. I'll try to push my palm through my hand. I will test things in my physical environment to prove to myself if I am awake or dreaming. Now, every single time I dream of a school, I am automatically reminded in the dream to do a reality check, which allows me to get lucid anytime that I dream I'm in a school. And this is literally the DILD technique, the DILD technique. This is literally a dream-induced lucid dream. It's using what you're already dreaming about to trigger lucidity spontaneously, and this also makes it so we don't have to wake up in the middle of the night to do induction techniques, which sounds like a win to me. Focusing on what's in your dream journal, what you're dreaming about the most, and looking for your dream signs in waking life will help you habitually create the habit to lucid dream anytime you dream of your dream signs. This is the most efficient way to learn how to lucid dream because you're literally creating a habit of lucid dreaming by creating a habit of awareness around what you're dreaming about. And this is why dream journals are so important. If you really care about lucid dreaming and dream work, a dream journal is essential because there's so much in our dream journal that can actually help us get lucid and also show us what's going on inside of our subconscious mind. This is my absolute favorite way to lucid dream. It is by far the easiest way to lucid dream and the easiest way to consistently lucid dream with less work. If you guys already know what your dream signs are, or you look in your dream journal after this video and you figure out what your dream signs are, I would love to hear what they are down below and see if some of us have some of the same dream signs. If you're going to do anything to learn how to lucid dream, keep track of your dreams in a dream journal and practice dream recall, and look at your dream signs and do a reality check anytime you run into your dream signs in waking life. Those are the main two things to help you lucid dream consistently. Alright guys, that is all for this video. Thank you so much for joining. If you guys have any questions, definitely leave them down below. And if you have any experiences that you'd like to share or dream signs that you've discovered that you'd like to share, make sure to leave them down below. If you like the content I create but you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe and join us in the dream community so you don't miss out on any future videos. And thank you again, 𝒌, for sponsoring this video. Again, guys, if you want to check out 𝒌, you can get your first 10 minutes for just $1.99 by going to tryKeen.com/thelucidmystic. Thank you all so much for joining in this video, and as always, I'm sending you endless love and endless lucidity.